Fall damage, a historic and profound feature of Minecraft. Whether it be exploited for farms or traps, this feature has been around for ages and has no signs of ever leaving. However, many players do not like fall damage when it interferes with their daily routine. Being massively hurt or even killed by a great height in Minecraft does not please anyone. And so, in today's video, I'm going to list a few ways that you can take absolutely no fall damage in Minecraft. There will be many different methods that you can incorporate into certain heights, or even ways that you can clutch, let's say you're falling. So yeah, with that said, let's get into today's video, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And as a bonus, I've decided to show two things that I thought really reduced fall damage, and that you probably thought too, but they really don't. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Anyway, enjoy the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Something I know you all are very familiar with, water. If I just change myself to Game 1 Survival right here, and I just jump into the water, you can see, no fall damage. If you are falling and you happen to have a water bucket on you, you can also just place this down really quick by spamming right click as you fall. And water is a great way to reduce fall damage, probably the best if you're falling. However, there are other ways. You can also clutch with a slime block. If you place a slime block really quickly, you won't die of fall damage. A bit harder, but, you know, still not that bad. Still, you can clutch with it. Just be careful, do not shift as you land, or you will not survive. I mean, if it is a small height, you will survive, but you will take fall damage if you shift. You just gotta let yourself fall on. You will bounce for a bit, but in the end, it's worth it. You can just shift afterwards, but be wary, you will take fall damage. The next method of reducing fall damage is cobwebs. You can clutch with this one as well, and it is quite easier because it is transparent, unlike the slime block. As I can demonstrate, if you fall in, and you will not take any fall damage, you will be stuck, but that's only for a few seconds. Fall cobwebs are a great way, and they're pretty aesthetic, to reduce fall damage. However, they are quite tedious to get out of. You can clutch with ladders, but I really wouldn't recommend it because it requires precision. I'm just gonna by falling. I'm just gonna show you if ladders are already pre-placed. All you gotta do is land on the side. All you gotta do is land on the side of the. All you gotta do is land on the side of the ladder, just like that. You cannot land on top of the ladder, or else you will die. So if you land right here, you will die. But if you just fall on the side, you'll be able to clutch nice and easy. The same thing is applicable with vines. If I just fall into the air and I just clutch like that, that was perfect, and I just, fall down smoothly. And they look really cool as well. Ender pearls are a great way to clutch if you don't have anything on you. And as my Doza said, ender pearls do not fall faster, but in the case that you are falling down, throwing an ender pearl will save you. So let me just demonstrate. If I am just going to jump off this, and I throw the pearl, I will only take the pearl damage, no fall damage at all, and that was an 150 block fall. You can also clutch by boat. I'm just going to place my boat here and go down, but be careful, you cannot stay in the boat or you will die. You just got to leave the boat, and boom, you survived and you still have your boat. You can do the same thing with a minecart. I'm just going to have to demonstrate a bit differently, but if I just push this off and I left click to dismount, and I can just control as I reach the ground, it's a simple clutch, boink, and I'm safe. The same thing works with a pig, horse, donkey, or llama, as I didn't mention on the sign. I'm going to do a pig because I can actually make it kill itself, but if I just timed this correctly, okay, I took a bit of fall damage, I dismounted quite late. Regretfully, my piggy did die, but I did survive. So yeah, 150 block fall, survived on a pig. I know what you may be thinking. If you fall on scaffold, you're going to take fall damage, and that is 100% correct. However, if you guys didn't know, if you shift on scaffold, as you probably did know actually, it's a mechanic, you can just, go down the block. Which, after testing, I realized that if I just shift, the scaffold catches me and actually slows the descent to the point where I take no fall damage. On the contrary, if I didn't shift, I would just perish, as you can see. Just like the cobwebs, a berry bush is a great way to reduce fall damage. All you gotta do is get in it. Remember, this will hurt a bit, but you will not take any fall damage whatsoever. I named this method Jitterite because it can be applied to anything that you can right click into, like a llama, a boat, or a pig, or a horse, and this does not require your animal to die. So all you gotta do is be falling, and while you're falling, you want to place your item of choice, or just have it already, and then just right click here right before you hit the ground. So I'm going to try to demonstrate, If I just spam right click, here, you can see I am in it before I touch the ground, and thus I have survived. If I try to do this, there we go. I clutched. I'm surprised that worked. I will not be demonstrating this one, but rest assured, if you are falling and it is raining and thundering, a channeling trident will actually save you, as you are able to just fly through the air. That's not coming back. The next example is a slow fall potion. These can be found by brewing a phantom membrane, which I dropped from phantoms. If I just give myself the effect, you can see that I am falling very, very slowly to the ground. Excessive resistance, I believe, will also boost fall damage, but this is a guaranteed, no matter how high you go down, you will take no fall damage from this enchant. And if you are curious, I can actually speed up the process by just, aiming down. It's a really cool way of getting up and down things, well, except you can't really go up. Boop. And that actually concludes our list of all the ways that I discovered that you could take no fall damage. Be sure to leave any comments, because I would like to know. Anyway, these are the misleading blocks. These two are things that I thought would reduce fall damage, as well as lava, but everybody knows that lava does not reduce fall damage. And this is interesting, because I really thought this would work. Number one, I thought that while falling, while eating a chorus fruit would actually save you, so you just eat this while you fall, but in fact, it will still kill you. And this is similar to actually the command, where if you're falling into the void and you teleport to someone, you will die to the fall damage. Which is interesting because it's very similar with the chorus fruit teleports to commands, which I'm not going to go into, but I think it's cool how that's consistent. Same thing with a bed. When jumping on a bed, you will receive similar effects to jumping on a slime block, or just, less exaggerated. However, fall damage on a bed will not be reduced whatsoever. So if you fall into a bed from a high height, you can expect death, unless you have other means of surviving. Anyway, I just want you to be wary of these two blocks, or these two methods, because they will not always work. Or will not work, actually. However, that is really all I have in today's video for you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this small list of blocks or methods that reduce fall damage completely. Thank you so much for watching, and comment which method you're going to use, or which method you like the most, or maybe if you didn't know about any, because I for certain did not think about the scaffold one. Oops. I did not think about the scaffold one. Or, of course, I believe that Jitterite is pretty impressive, so maybe you guys like that. Anyway, thank you once again for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you made it to the end of the video, comment, no fall, and yeah, I'll appreciate that. And yeah, see you guys next time. And yeah.